Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mr. Ernestangelo's Passion. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. And if you're returning, I really appreciate you coming back and joining the conversation. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe as we dive in to this year's 2025 best fragrances for the fall. And I have 6 excellent recommendations for you to elevate your style this fall. It goes without saying that fall is my favorite time of the year. Absolutely none compares, because I get the best. I get the seasons changing, the colors of the leaves. You have pumpkin picking, you have apple picking, you have lots of family events, you have Thanksgiving, and so many other beautiful family-based gatherings. And the weather makes it beautiful or perfect for me to dig a bit deeper into the entire stash of my collection. So you're talking about ambers, leathers, ouds, roses. If you are into that kind of content and you want to see what I have for you, stick and stay and let's get it. Welcome back. And we are starting off. This list is not a ranked list, but I do have a very beautiful amber based fragrance for you. This is a 2024 release from the house of Dior, and this is Dior Ambre Nuit Esprit de Parfum. Ambre Nuit Esprit, and this is an elevated, or should I say a more highly concentrated version of the original Dior Ambre. And this fragrance has just few listed notes, but I do get more than this. If you're an amber fan, an amber lover, this is one for you. It is spicy forward. You get cinnamon, you have amber, you have cardamom up on top, and I get other notes not listed, including a suede accord and a slight touch of woodiness. This is full-bodied wearing experience. It captivates, it builds a very beautiful scent bubble around you, and it gives it that spicy edge. So you will look and smell mysterious. If you wanted to complete that look, Ambre Nuit Esprit is the one for you. Next on the list, we have a beautiful fragrance from the house of Cartier. This is Cartier Oud Santal. So it goes with the theme. I do have my oud here. I have a sandalwood base, but best of all, there's a beautiful plum accord in here. It makes it fruity, it makes it comforting, it makes it enveloping for all those cozy nights, or if you want a beautiful day where you want to stay and feel cozy. Cartier Oud Santal is absolutely phenomenal. It is great for close encounters. It is wonderful for creating that vibe of sensuality. It's one of the most sensual fragrances I have in my collection. The oud here is not skanky. It is beautiful. It is a resinous type of fragrance. I get some amber in here, but all together it comes to create this blend of seduction in one fragrance. I find this unisex. The oud is not skanky. Check this out for a very cozy encounter. Cartier Oud Santal is the one for you this fall. Check it out. So next, I have a fragrance which is the definition of sensuality. It is the crown jewel in the fragrance house of Fragrance du Bois, the one and only Sahraa. It used to be called Sahraa Oud. It's now just called Sahraa. Released in 2013, and this is a rose oud fragrance, rose oud saffron combination fragrance like no other. This fragrance is such a beautifully composed fragrance. The opening is bright with, you get some bergamot up top, but then again you have lots of florals in the mid. You have the rose chiming in, some geranium, jasmine doing that song and dance. Then you also have saffron, you have the oud, a very, very refined oud. This is coming from the elevated collection from Fragrance du Bois, but this one is very worth the price of admission. It puts me in that mind space of sophisticated gentleman or lady who knows what they're about, got everything put together, well dressed, well mannered, a man of or woman of the ages, internationally classy. Look at that juice. This fragrance just gets better every day that I wear it. There are few fragrances that make me fall in love with the way this fragrance does. I don't even need to wear it for anybody else. I wear it for myself. So it goes without saying, my favorite fragrance from Fragrance du Bois till date, and one of the top 10 fragrances in my entire collection. Fragrance du Bois Sahraa. The oud is there, the beautiful rose composition. It's not too dark, it's not too light. The oud is not skanky, and it is such a blooming rose composition in here that you need to check out. Sahraa oud, masterpiece. One of the best for fall, in my opinion. Okay, next we have an outstanding gourmand fragrance. Any lovers of dark chocolate and nuts, raise your hands over here because I got something fantastic for you. This is from the house of Chris Collins, released in 2024, Lust Oud Delice. And the name says all. I don't even have to say anything. This is a very seductive fragrance. Extremely, extremely seductive. And there is dark chocolate in here, some form of nuts, hazelnut is listed. You also have oud in the mid, but you also have sandalwood and orris, which is a buttery soft version, the root of the iris flower. It gives it a very enveloping, captivating feel. If you've ever interacted with the fragrance like the Old Amen by Thierry Mugler, it has certain facets of it here. However, this is nutty, slightly a touch boozy, extremely seductive. You will get nibbled on. If that's your kind of thing where you want to create that air of sophistication as well as seduction, as well as coziness and comfort, this is the one for you. It is such. Meanwhile, it has great performance. It is not too loud. It is classy, and it will get the job done. Lust Oud Delice is one fragrance I'm looking forward to wearing this fall because it's just fantastic. 10 out of 10 fragrance. Chris Collins, right now, this is my favorite fragrance from the house. You must all check it out. So next we have this beauty. Look at the bottle. From the house of Amouage. And if you've been here for a little bit, you know Amouage is one of my favorite fragrance houses. Attention to detail, classy compositions, quality materials. They have it all. This is Amouage Lustre, one of the best fragrances targeted towards fall, in my opinion. It opens, you get spices up top. I get cardamom. You also get iris, so it gives it some powderiness. It's more of a orris butter that I get. The sandalwood, because it was aged in oak barrels of sandalwood for a long time. They have a whole write-up about it, a macerating process. Created in 2024, Paul Guerlain and Julien Rasquinet combined to make this fragrance, and it just gives you a masterclass in wearability and an entire wearing experience for this fragrance. But this fragrance takes you on a journey. You need to wear it and allow it to do the magic on your skin. And when it does, this fragrance, oh, it is captivating. It's enveloping. It cloaks you in this wonderful blanket. You get you get benzoin, you have vanilla, and some heavy hitters in the base. But the wearing experience is very transitional. It doesn't change very sharply, it changes slowly. And the longer you wear it, the more you enjoy it. That's that kind of fragrance. This one takes you easily 10 to 12 hours, easily. And you wear this when you're out and about, because even though it performs, it's not very loud, it's not extremely loud, but those around you will perceive your aura and your scent bubble. Nobody dislikes this fragrance. It is very intriguing, and people around you will want to know what you are actually wearing. So think of it as spice with sandalwood and vanilla. That's the main things you get out of this fragrance. There's a patchouli hidden there that gives it body as well. Check it out, Amouage Lustre. Everybody talks about Adlands, but this is the sleeper of the bunch. Absolutely stunning for fall. And finally, I have a 2-for-1 special. I consider these master classes in how to make orris based fragrance, orris leather combination. Absolutely fantastic. The first is Dior Homme Parfum, and the reason it's here is it's been discontinued, so I already have the alternative. Dior Homme Parfum, this one, there was a 2014 release as well as a 2020 release, which is the 100 ml, which I have, the 2020 release. There has been a 2025 release, but that's a completely different DNA. Does not smell anything like this. The 2020 and the 2014 versions, which is a 75 ml, smell quite similar. Probably I'll give it about 95% similar. Now, moving on, the other fragrance that actually took its place in this lineup, because this is more readily available, is from Boadicea the Victorious, and this is Harmonious. And man, oh my goodness, the two fragrances together, they might be redundant for a lot of people, but I love them both, and I still have them both because they have each unique characteristics, even though they are very, very similar. Dior Homme Parfum gives you more of that lipsticky vibe. It's more dense. It has the orris, it has leather in the base, it even has oud and rose. Harmonious has slightly other facets. There's a booziness up top. It's area, it's more rounded, so it makes it easier for other people to wear it, like probably women. So it's not as masculine leaning as the Dior Homme Parfum. It's slightly less lipsticky, and it has vanilla as well. On top of everything else, they both have some facets of cinnamon, some facets of the orris, butter. Buttery smooth, absolutely stunning fragrances. For the modern gentleman, you cannot go wrong. Cozy, intoxicating. They both perform very well. They are outstanding for cooler weather, and no fall is complete without either or both of these. I tend to love to layer them because they push much further together than individually. And the leathery facets in the base, you get more of a suede leather vibe here. The leather here is slightly more harsher and a touch more animalic because of the oud. But all these are experiences that you uncover with the wearing experience. To most people in the air, they smell similar. So yeah, the king of iris is still undisputed. There are a few challenges, but for me, for now, you cannot go wrong with either of these. So if you've made it this far, I truly appreciate your patience for sticking and staying to these recommendations. I have got something special for you. There will be a part 2 of this for the fall list. So if you want more, you want to see what's more on the list, please go into the comments, put in what you think, and I will see you in the absolute next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Do not forget, whilst we grow this channel, this fall is going to be chef's kiss. So stay tuned for part 2. Thank you.